This ABC 15 flash briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.
Hello, I'm Danielle Lerner with your top stories from ABC 15 Arizona. A big week ahead in the state of education. Schools across our state expanding or starting in-person learning. That means tens of thousands of students in Arizona will be back in the classroom tomorrow. Monday also marks 1 year since the governor and state superintendent announced those statewide closures of all Arizona public schools. ABC 15 has spent the last year tracking every change to your child's education, including the governor's most recent executive order requiring schools to offer in-person teacher-led instruction. That order taking effect tomorrow. Balls, Cartwright, Osborne, Tempe Elementary School District and the Tempe Union High School District all welcoming back students to campus tomorrow, some for the first time in a year. The Kyrene, Alhambra and Creighton districts welcome students back on Tuesday, and Phoenix Elementary resumes on Wednesday. Then starting March 22nd, nearly a dozen more districts will welcome students back after their spring break. Of course, this roller coaster school year all centered around the spread of coronavirus. Happening this week, your water rates could be going up. The city council voting on a proposed water rate hike for those living in Phoenix Wednesday. If approved, rates would go up 3% in October and 3.5% next March. The water department estimates the average person would pay about $240 more per month. Since 2016, water rates have increased 18%, and the city says these extra funds would go to shoring up infrastructure while supporting treatment plants, pumps, reservoirs, and wells. Happening tomorrow, the city of Tempe is reopening city-operated fitness centers at Kiwanis, Escalante, and North Tempe community centers. The Kiwanis pools will also reopen for lap swim and water sessions. Swimming lessons will return in April. Registration for all of those start tomorrow at 9 a.m. You can head to tempe.gov to sign up. Social distancing and face coverings are still required at those facilities. A new vaccine and a new group eligible to get it. Pinal County leaders are preparing to deliver the Johnson & Johnson shot to other communities this week. More than 3,000 doses will make their way into 8 vaccination sites. Those 18 and older with underlying health conditions are now eligible to receive any COVID shot in the county. County health leaders say they're working to get this new vaccine into some hard-to-reach communities.
We're looking at a mobile unit that would be able to reach those who may not be able to get out of their homes.
We're going to be partnering with the National Guard to get to those rural communities, whether it's caravanning, busing, even taking helicopters to these rural communities to go door to door.
The county has a link to locations and available appointments. We have that up on our website, abc15.com/vaccine. A Valley veteran taking to the skies in his very own VIP flight in the plane Amazing Grace.
I didn't expect this. I was caught by surprise when they said I'm going to fly on an airplane. I hadn't flown in 55 years. You just keep in mind, I hadn't done that in 55 years.
That's why I'm going with you.
Maybe you better stay here, let me go by myself.
Lieutenant Colonel Thomas Collins was flying a combat mission back in 1965 when he was forced to eject over North Vietnam. He was captured and taken a prisoner of war, where he spent more than 7 years in captivity before he was released in 1973 as part of Operation Homecoming. Plenty for the family to do this week. On Wednesday, Fountain Hills is turning that famous fountain green for St. Patrick's Day. The water will go green at noon, 5 and 8 p.m. You can also watch it live on experiencefountainhills.org.
Tracking your most accurate forecast, I'm meteorologist Jorge Torres. Get ready for another windy day across parts of Arizona ahead of our next storm system. Wind advisories take effect tomorrow along the Colorado River Valley from Yuma all the way to Bullhead City and just west of the Grand Canyon, where gusts of 40 to 45 miles per hour cannot be ruled out on your Monday. A look at futurecast winds throughout the day tomorrow, showing those peak wind speeds really cranking up around 2 to 5 in the afternoon tomorrow, and then Slowly the wind begins to subside after sunset, and in the valley some breezes at times, but no major wind event here. It will be warmer tomorrow too, with highs anywhere from 45 in Flagstaff to 49 in the Grand Canyon, 70s in the valley and to the west too before cooler air arrives on Tuesday. The planner for tomorrow showing temperatures starting off in the 50s in the morning, 60s at noon, and those highs in the low to mid 70s with some breezy conditions for the latter part of the day. 7-day forecast showing those temperatures dropping into the 60s Tuesday, chance for showers in the morning at 20%, and then warming up the rest of the week with highs back in the 70s by St. Patty's Day and the 80s by Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.